Hey boys, it's good to see you. Hope you're still having a lot of fun at the Warwick. Hope you're still getting a lot of nice things to eat every day. And I hope you'll reach out and touch some sea cucumbers when you have the chance. Be brave, like mommy. Anyway, I need to admit to you boys that I made a mistake. This is actually the second time I tried making this video tonight. The first time I recorded it, but then things got messed up when I tried to post it and it got erased. So the bad news of that is that I actually evolved a Kingdra on the video to show you guys. I used that dragon scale. So I'm sorry the video that got lost. I'll show you the Kingdra in a minute, but first, I thought I'd evolve something else for you to see. So I've been waiting to evolve a Teddiursa into an Ursa ring. So I have a pretty good one here I caught the other day. He's almost 800 and he's almost an A. So let's go ahead and evolve our friend Teddiursa. There he goes. Hopefully we get a nice strong Ursa ring out of this. We'll see. There's the big fella. $18.59, that's pretty good. We can power him up. And he's got close combat is his main powerful thing. So that's 100. So, alright. Good job, Ursa ring. Good to meet you. Alright, then I'll show you this guy, since this really was an accident. Where'd it go? Well, it's not showing me the Kingdra under the new stuff. Let me go to alphabetical. Sorry for the delay here, boys. There he is. There's our Kingdra. So he's got a hydro pump. He's 1800, so pretty nice feller. Alright, enough with the Pokemans. We're going to finish up Genesis 33 today, and it's not a lot that happens here. That's, well, what happens here I think is kind of sad, and maybe you'll understand why once I read it. If you remember yesterday, we saw that Jacob had finally kind of admitted that he had treated his brother poorly. He had taken some steps to try to make up for the wrongs he had done. He had been respectful to Jacob and to Esau, and he had apologized for his sins against Esau. And we saw yesterday that Esau forgave his brother, that he hugged him, that he wept, and that he wanted the relationship to be restored. So all that is good, but what happens next I think is kind of sad. Here we go. Verse 12. Then Esau said, "Let's move on, and I'll go ahead of you." Esau said, "Let's go back to my place where I live, and we'll get you set up next to me. You can live near me." But Jacob replied, "My Lord knows that the children are weak, and I have nursing sheep and cattle. If they are driven hard for one day, the whole herd will die. Let my Lord go ahead of his servant. I will continue on slowly, at a pace suited to the livestock and the children, until I come to my Lord at Seir," which is where Esau lived. So Jacob's basically saying, you go on ahead, I'll follow behind. Esau said, "Let me leave some of my people with you." But Jacob replied, "Why do that? Please indulge me, my Lord." That day Esau started on his way back to Seir, but Jacob went on to Succoth. He built a house for himself there and stalls for his livestock. That is why the place was called Succoth. So we see, well, let me ask you, why do you think that makes me feel sad, that little story? Why do you think that makes me feel sad, Daniel and Jackson? What do you think? It makes me feel sad because the brothers still aren't able to come together and have a relationship, and it seems to be because Jacob is still afraid that Esau is going to change his mind and try to hurt him. Jacob is still feeling, I don't know, guilty or afraid because of all the ways that he deceived Jacob, and he's understands all the bad things that he did in the past, but he's letting those bad things and those failures keep him from reconnecting with his brother. And I think that's sad, because not only do Jacob and Esau not get to be together and kind of restore their relationships, but their families don't get to be together and grow up together. And this is actually a problem for a bigger reason. Let me go back and read back from Genesis 31. Do you remember what God said when God commanded Jacob to leave where Laban was and to go back to the other land? Here's what he said. Then the Lord said to Jacob, "Go back to the land of your fathers and to your family, and I will be with you." So even God had commanded Jacob to go back, specifically to the land where he grew up. And God had commanded him specifically to make peace and reconcile and live with his family. But Jacob allowed his fear, he allowed his doubt to cause him to disobey God, which was bad because it denied him from having a better relationship with Esau. But as we'll see in the next couple days, Jacob's decision to live in another place caused him a bunch more problems because of the people that he moved next to. So we'll read that the next couple days. But hey, I'm thinking of you boys. I love you guys. Keep having fun. Keep helping mommy. Keep those attitudes good. And I will see you soon. Love you guys.